morning, everyone. Welcome again to another episode of First Light with Irah and Lutfi.
Tawan.
Selamat pagi. Alright. So for today, what are we going to be doing, Lutfi?
We're doing cardio and power.
Like
Power. Cardio. So it's a
Alright.
cardio segment, but we're adding a little bit of power element to spice things up.
It's gonna be quite intense here. So for those of you who are doing this at home or anywhere else, even in the office, just be sure to remember your social distancing. Yeah, not too near, not too far either, but just nice. Hey. All right. So for today, like what he has mentioned, today we are going to be doing a lot of cardio and power workout. But before we start the workout, of course, we need to do something, the most important thing before we do any kind of workouts. What is it?
Drink water.
Okay, that's one of it too.
Warm up.
Yes. So remember, before you start the car, you need to turn on the engine first. This is what you're going to be doing for the first 5 minutes of this session. Okay? So are you ready for your warm-up?
I am. Okay, so for the warm-up, we'll be doing 5 exercises, and it'll be 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, meaning we work hard for 20 seconds, and we take a break for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Not really that long. But we'll be doing 2 rounds. So 5 exercises times 2 rounds, that's 10 total. If I got my math right. Yep.
So if you guys have joined us for the Monday's version, it will be familiar to you guys because we are going to be doing the same warm-ups that we did on Monday. So if you guys haven't seen the Monday's version, why didn't you? No, I'm kidding. Don't forget to catch it after this, okay?
The first exercise that we're doing, we'll be running through exercises as we do it. The first exercise is called Running Man, sort of like how Irah is talking at the super fast speed, Running Man.
Running girl.
So we're going to start off just running in place. You ready?
Yep, I am.
Let's go. So from the side, just want to move your arms and your legs, keeping your body in place. You can go at Irah speed, or you can go like my speed.
Nice.
Exercise number 2. What's exercise number 2?
We are going to go into a squat. We're going to turn and say hi. Let's go. Squat. Say hi.
Hi.
He doesn't like me. You can even give the roll eyes to your partner.
Just rotate the upper body.
Got to add a little fun here, right?
Okay.
Down. Fantastic.
Next one, top circles. So basically it's just rotating your arms towards the top of the ceiling. We're going from the back first, warming up the shoulders, reaching to the ceiling, opening up the shoulder joints, chest, and the back. Breathing it through. Remember, you need the social distancing, or else you're going to slap your partner's face.
Standing in this position may not be a good idea.
Okay.
All right. Next one, we are going to have a little bit of fun here. Bouncy Castle. Okay, so we are just going to be going into your squat position, staying low, just bouncing there. You can choose to go slow,
Down and up.
or you can go faster. All right, feel the burn in the thigh there.
Competition. Right.
Next, a bit of balancing here. You're going to be looking at your knee. English knee, guys. So you're going to bring your right leg up, left hand on your right knee, right hand stretch to the back, and balance there. Come back forward.
So if you can't balance, you can just tiptoe, still looking at the knee, putting the hand there, opening up the chest.
Right, going back to first warm-up exercise,
Which is
where we are going to go for some running on the spot.
Running Man.
Girl, woman, lady.
You can choose to speed it up a bit, increase your heart rate for the exercise later on. It is cardio exercise after all. And start your morning right.
All right. What's next?
Squat and turn away from your partner.
All right.
Ready?
So when you're tired of your partner, just go the opposite direction. Or you can find another partner.
Okay, that's a good suggestion, I guess. Don't take us for granted.
Partner at work, partner. Not your life one. All
Okay.
right.
Top circles, now we're rotating forward with the arms going to the top and then coming back down.
Let's go.
Still warming up, still got 2 more exercises. Just breathing it through.
Right. No rush here. All right. Next one, the one where you burn your thighs. Bouncy Castle. Ready? Go low and stay low.
So I'm doing controlled speed here. You can choose to go a bit faster like what Irah's doing. I'm choosing the easy way out.
Conserving energy for later.
Yes, cardio.
All right. Last warm-up exercise. Looking at the knee, going into your balance. Ready? Bring it up. Doesn't matter which side you start with. Just make sure you work on both sides. Okay, you've got to make it balanced, right?
Balance with balance.
Right. Nice. Okay, so that was the warm-up.
Sorry. Yep. So we got for the main workout, since we're doing cardio and power, the first exercise is more of a cardio version where we'll be doing exercise that would raise our heart rate up. And the second one will be a little bit more power where it requires us to be either jumping around or lifting something above our heads. So for today, we have an object. So if you have a dumbbell at home, or if you can find a dumbbell lying around, you can choose to use a dumbbell.
I think I have it.
Dumbbell. Or you can choose to use a bottle. I was pointing to the bottle. You can choose to use a bottle.
Like what I'm using here.
Yeah, or any element at home that would allow you to grip and hold it overhead. We're doing a snatch exercise today, which means picking up an object from the floor, lifting it up above your head. So that's the power element in cluster 1. For cluster 2, when we come back from the commercial break, I'm going to let Irah lead us through. Okay? But for cluster 1, the first exercise is tapping forward. We call it mat taps. So we're going to start. So if you have a mat, you can imagine. If you don't have a mat, you can imagine that you're having a mat in front of you. If not, you can just tap forward and just going to alternate legs. Going back and forth.
So you just want to have the ball of your feet, right? Tapping forward.
Yeah, you can see from the side, she's staying still. Her body's staying still. The feet are moving.
Nice.
Okay. So we'll be doing that for 2 more rounds after this. Second exercise that you need to learn is the snatch. So with the object in between your feet, you're going to have to stand a bit wider at 1 and 11 o'clock. You're going to reach down, grab the object, lift it up above your head. Okay, let's go.
I'll show you guys from the side.
So you can choose to change hands, or you can choose to stick with one hand. So if you see from the side, she's thrusting her hips up as she lifts the object above. So thrust hips up, object above, bring it back down. It's a power exercise, so you want speed. Moving the object fast above your head. Okay, so back to our mat taps. Or you can call it forward taps if you don't have a mat.
Ready? Catch your breath there.
It is cardio and power.
So remember, you don't want to be holding on to your breath, okay? Make sure ready, let's go. So you can increase the intensity by going faster. You can even follow the beat of the song.
It looks like the running man, except this time you extending your foot out in front of you. 5 more seconds. We can do this. Okay,
Whew. Going back
Heart
into your
rate.
snatch.
135. I'm going to show from the side this time.
Now I'll show from the front.
So essentially, object in between your feet, slightly forward. You raise it up overhead.
Let's go. So what other objects can you use from at home? Other than bottles and dumbbells?
You can use an all jug or a detergent jug. You can choose to have it empty, nobody will judge you. Or you can have it full, or even halfway.
Just make sure you tighten the top first, yeah? You don't have it spilling everywhere. All right. Whew. One more set. Catch your breath. One more set, then we go for a short break.
Yes, please. Okay, forward taps.
Let's go.
So we understand it's cardio, but if you haven't developed your cardiovascular system as well, what you can do is just slow it down and do forward taps. So for those ama akong at home, if you find doing this very chuan, you can just slow it down and tap forward with the ball of your foot. But if you want a challenge, if you're a fitter master, you can choose to do it faster and challenge yourself.
All right.
Last set. You can do this. You can do this.
It's it. All right. By this time, if those of you who had a full detergent bottle, you can pour it aside a little or something. Don't say I say it. Let's go.
Again, you want speed. You're gonna move it as fast as you can. Get it above your head. You can see from the side here, I'm pushing with my hips forward, using the power from the hips to thrust and bring it upwards.
Ooh.
With my arms just as a transporter to bring it up.
Bring it up. Last 5 seconds. Come on, guys. You can do this. All right.
That was cluster 1. So we chose the more intense cluster to do first because in cardio and power, especially in power, when you're lifting a load fast, you want it to be fresh and not after a tiring day. So it's good to start it off when you're fresh and alert so that you can still have your form and technique right. Coming back from commercial break, Irah will lead us to cluster 2.
Yeah.
We won't need the equipment for cluster 2.
Just need you, yourself, and you.
All right.
All right.
So take this 1 minute to hydrate, drink up, wipe away your sweat, get a bit drier, and come back to get more intense in round 2.
This 1 minute to like and share also. Okay, see you guys in 1 minute. back.
Welcome back.
So hope you guys have already had your sip of water. Remember, most important thing here, social distancing, yeah, not too near.
Don't touch the house.
Yeah, just the top will do. All right. Okay, so we're back for cluster number 2. Hope you guys are already ready and hyped up from the first cluster that we did with Lutfi. This time, it's going to be more cardio, more power. We are going to start with some skaters. So just going side to side. We'll add in more things along the way. And for the second exercise for this cluster, we are just going to go into modified vertical jumps. So it's like going up into a jump, but just stay there. Okay, not going into a full jump, just going into a tiptoe. All right, if you guys are ready, let's start with 40 seconds on the timer. Starting with your skaters, going to side steps. Just pushing your hips back there. Try to hold it there for about 2 to 3 seconds before you shift to the other leg. Okay, remember you want to push, put your body weight onto one side of your legs. So if you can see here, Lutfi is doing the modified version where he has his toe at the back instead of having it hanging. Okay.
Especially if this is your first time doing it, I would suggest you have your toes, both feet on the floor to find your balance first before you progress.
All right. Next one is the opposite jump. So it's like going into a full jump, but nah, you're going back down. Okay, so going just into a tiptoe and going down into a full squat. Starting from your squat, let's go. Reach downwards, come back up. And nice. Coming down. Up. Once again, no rush here. Remember to breathe as you go. Bring it down. So it's like playing with your grandchildren. You can carry them in front of you. You know how they like all this fun stuff, right? So it's additional weight for you guys. Or you can swing your arms up to give you the extra boost there.
Just be sure not to throw your grandchildren.
Yes, please. Safety comes first.
Don't be so confident that you can catch.
All right, going back into your skaters. Okay, so only 2 exercises for this cluster as well. Just going to keep repeating for 3 sets. Okay, ready? You've got 5 seconds before we start with your skaters once again. Catch your breath. Let's go. To the side. So you can bend forward a little more if you already have the confidence. Like ronggeng. So if you guys are in tarian, I think it's called ronggeng.
So when you keep both legs bent and not standing on a straight leg, it's like you're trying to catch when you hop to the side. So in the second round of cluster 2, you're just going to hop side to side. So instead of side steps, adding that hop. Okay.
All right, moving to your vertical jumps. Okay, you can play around with your range of motion. So if you couldn't go into a full upwards into
Extension.
the X position, you can just go just halfway. Right? Remember your bubble, you don't want to be bursting your bubbles.
Bubbles.
Okay, going down. And for those of you who likes more challenge and want to make it more intense, you can really go into jump. All right, don't have to go too high.
So from a modified vertical jump, you can actually do a real jump.
Nice. Up. Yeah, like the song saying, time to wake up. All right, we've got one last set for this round. Back into your skaters. Catch your breath first. So that's why we always have 20 seconds in between. It's for you to catch your breath. Ready to shake here and there a bit. All right. skaters, let's go.
So it's cardio and power. In the third set, if you're feeling a bit confident, you can go into that hop, and you can also go deeper into the skater before you transition into the other hop. Of course, you need your balance first. Transition, change, go low. A bit more advanced, but it's the last round, so you can challenge yourself a bit.
All right, last one, guys, come on. Last one.
You can do this.
There are jumps, all right? Whew. Okay, you can add in any kinds of sounds you guys want as you are moving up. You can go up to you, okay? Whichever that makes you comfortable.
So if you want to really jump off the floor, make sure you land on the balls of your foot and break that jump by bending your knees.
Almost there, we've got 10 more seconds.
Keep going. Last one.
All right, so that was it for class day number 2.
As you can see, cardio really takes the wind out of you. As you can see from my partner, Irah,
Yeah,
the
I'm
wind has long
sweating.
gone.
Even though, yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay, moving on to the cool down. Now we brought our heart rate up really high, especially in the power movements earlier on. So we want to bring it back down, because in every exercise or in every workout, you want to start off by ramping up the heart rate, get the blood circulation, and then bring it back down so that you're in a restored state throughout the day. We're going to start off with deep breathing. So just taking a big breath in, inhaling through the nose, reaching up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're outside, and exhaling through your mouth. We're doing 3 big breaths. So second one here, inhale through the nose. Take about 5 seconds to inhale, and exhale for about 6 to 7 seconds. Slowly releasing. One last one. All right. Next one, we're doing a side step. So I'm taking a step to the right,
I'll be taking it to the left. To the right lah, kidding.
side step. So what you want to do is you want to sit into your right hip here, bending your right knee, keeping your left leg straight, feeling the stretch in the inner thigh first, holding that position. And you're going to have your hands reach out in front of you, and you're just going to rotate towards that bent leg. So now you're adding a little bit more stretch in the inner thigh and also your bum. Turning back in, looking like a robot. You can take the step back in, pull your hands inwards, very sequential movements. You're going to take a step to your left, sitting on that left hip this time. Right leg straight, left leg is bent, holding it there, getting the little stretch in the inner thigh. And then you're going to exaggerate, putting your hands out and rotating to the side. Slowly coming back in, pulling back your hands in. You're going to take a step forward this time round. I'm going to choose my left leg to step forward. So both front leg is bent, back leg is slightly bent as well. What you want to do is you want to have your hands on your hips and just gently push your hips forward, getting a bit of stretch in the right hip and then reaching up above to the ceiling. Opening up the hips and also the front of the body. Pull your hands back down. You're going to switch legs here. Right leg in front, left leg behind. Hands on the hips first if you need to guide your hips forward. And then reach up to the ceiling. Still inhaling, exhaling in the same count. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Pulling back in. We're going to do a standing cat. So hands interlock in front of you, palms at your chest. Imagine your palms and your chest are magnets that repel each other. You're going to push forward and really hunch your back, opening up the back muscles. This is where you can round your shoulders because you really want to exaggerate the stretch. Thank you, showing from the side. You want to reverse the movements and then spread your hands, your wings to the side. Now, if it was a good workout, give us a thumbs up, right? Now, thumbs towards the screen. You're going to have your thumbs pushed back further away and then pulling your shoulders back. Stretching the shoulders, the biceps, and the chest here. Okay, coming together. Now, you have your feet close together. You're going to reach down to your toes, keeping your legs straight, hinging or bending at the hips. You can either reach for your toes or the tip of your shoes, feeling the stretch in the lower back and also the back of your thigh. Coming back up slowly. And we say thank you for joining us. It had been a great week, full with exercises that can last you through with different variations. Thank you for joining us in today's series where we do cardio and power. And feel free to tune in to next week where we have a whole other program series. Be sure to like and share.
Subscribe here.
And check out more videos over here.
With more places open this period, always remember that more people out everywhere going to makan and all this stuff. Always remember social distancing. It's okay to be out. Remember to have your mask on. Remember to have your social distance. And with that, we'll end today's session. Bye-bye.
Lutfi, Irah signing out.
See you guys.
Thank you.